Hey everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial by Horilla. Today in this video, we'll be talking about the accounts of Horilla CRM. This is actually a critical feature that is engineered to simplify and enhance the administration of corporate entities within your CRM ecosystem, providing a robust, streamlined, and accessible platform for managing all of your business connections. So we'll begin by accessing the module, navigate to the sidebar, go to people. Okay, so here you have the people, and here you can see the accounts option. So this is your accounts overview, and it showcases all the corporate entities in a consolidated list form for straightforward management and visibility. So you can quickly pinpoint specific accounts using search and filtering tools based on criteria such as company name or industry. So this is the filtering option. I'm choosing the field over here. You can choose anything. Okay, there are a lot of fields based on whatever your convenience is. That based on that you can filter it. So I'm choosing the account name and giving the operator as contains, giving the name as Horilla, and clicking on apply. So whatever filter you give, you have to specify apply. So you can see the result that meets your expectation or the meets the filter that you have given. So after you have done with it, you can clear it or save it to the list. So that's the filtering. And to search for anyone, you can search it from here. So if you're searching for Horilla, it will come over here. So simply search it. So that's how you can pinpoint and choose one. That's the filtering. And the layout basically includes the adjustable columns and tailored filters to boost the productivity. Okay, so you can actually sort the columns. That's why it's called as adjustable columns. If you want to sort the account names, you can see it is now sorted in alphabetical order. Okay, so different columns or all these columns has the sorting feature. Then you can even handle the bulk operations. So for that, you have to either select the checkbox next to account name or click on the select over here, which will enable you to select all the data, that is the accounts. And from here, you can bulk update, bulk delete. Then you can export the selected ones and even see the number or count of the selected accounts. Then on the actions, you have three different buttons, which is to edit, to change the owner, and to delete the data. So if you want to edit it, click on edit. This is the edit page or the account page. Here you can see the account information. So if you want to do the edit over here, click on that, click on next. If you have any edits on this page, that is the address information, you can do that, click on next. Then you have the additional information as well as the description. So whatever edits you have to do over the, account, what you have to do is do that and then make sure you save it. Okay. Then you can change the owner very easily. Simply by clicking on this icon, you can choose the owner from the drop down and save it. And you have the option to delete it. So I'm not doing the deleting right now. Simply by clicking on that, it will be asking for a delete confirmation. And then you can delete the data directly. So just by clicking on this, you can see two options are there, which is hard delete and soft delete. So hard delete will be permanently deleting your data. Compared to that, the soft delete will be having the data in the, you can restore the data. It will be there in the recycle bin. So that's how it works. So there are three different actions that you have over the accounts. Okay. So that's how you do it. That's the operations that you have over here. Next, let's switch to the Kanban view. This is the Kanban view that you have. Okay, so let's click on the Kanban view. Okay, so this is the Kanban view. You know what the Kanban view is? It's a card-like view. You have different stages of the accounts, like the prospect, the customer direct, the customer channel, the reseller, partner, technology partner, others, unknown ones and all. So here you will be getting to know on which stage these accounts lies on. Okay, so that's it. Now if you switch, this view delivers a visual layout of accounts which are grouped by their current relationship status. You can customize this grouping by adjusting the Kanban configuration, and the key feature here is the drag and drop functionality. If you want to drag and drop it to the reseller, you can do that. I'm putting it back, okay? That's how you do it. and it will allow you to effortlessly update an account's status. So it will be aiding in visually tracking the evolution of each business relationship. Now, if you want to create a new account, what you're going to do, you have to go on and click on the new button over here. So to facilitate the addition of a new account, click the new button. And to initiate the step-by-step form, you have to start by filling out the account information. So the very first thing includes the account owner. So you have to select an owner, select the account name, selecting the name. The account source can be specified here, the account type, whether it's a direct channel, reseller, partner. I'm putting him under reseller. Okay. The account source can be seen here, whether it's website or referral, event, campaign, or phone. Then you have things like the parent account, the account number, account site, the fax, and the website. I'm moving on to the next one, which is the address information. And in the address information, you have to specify the address, the billing city, district, and all such things. Okay. Then comes the additional information. So it includes things like the annual revenue. If that person is a partner, then you can choose as his partner, number of employees, whether it's an industry. Choose the industry. I'm putting it under manufacturing, the ownership. Click on next, where you have to specify the description and simply save it. So a new account has been added here under the reseller section, partner reseller section. Okay. So you can proceed with next to include additional data while you are creating it and make sure you save it. Okay. So the account details will be registered automatically and it will lie under the stage that you assigned it to. Okay. Now if you want to get the details, okay, what you have to do, you have to open the account and this is the details tab under which you can get the details of the whole account and details can be edited over here. So that's the detail tab. Then secondly, we have the activity tab. So the activity tab provides a centralized place to log and track engagements. So users can easily add activities such as tasks, meetings, calls, emails, and events that are related to the account. And then you have the related list over here. Okay. So the related lists are crucial as they display associated records for a complete 360-degree view of the account. So this includes the child accounts, which are sub accounts linked to the parent. If there is none, you can add one from here. See, you can select an existing one and add it as a child account. Okay. Then you have the related contacts here. The people connected with the account is what we call as the related contact. So if there is any, you can add it from here. New contact, and then you can add the relationship. Then you have the opportunities where you can add any potential business or deals linked with this account. Okay. Then finally you have the partner, which is the related partners account. If there is none, you can add one from here. So you can quickly navigate to these related records and also add new related items directly from this section. And then you have the notes and attachments. So any kind of notes can be added here. And then you have the history tab. So the history tracks and displays all changes made to the account over time, giving you a full audit trail. So by leveraging the Horilla CRM accounts module, you can strengthen your business connection and ensure timely interactions, all while enjoying seamless operational flow due to its integration with other tools. So that concludes our tutorial on the Horilla accounts module. So if this walkthrough was helpful, please give us a like and subscribe for more CRM guides. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys in the next video.